if I feel like we've been here before, haven't we? Oh, this has been a long time coming. And I mean a very long time coming. Folks, this is Great by 789 Productions, and welcome back to the channel. Boy, oh boy, am I glad to see all of you folks out there in the world. Yeah, man, we're back. I have officially came out of retirement. So, here we are. Let me explain to you folks what happened and why I was not here for a good few months. And while I'm explaining that, I'm going to turn up the brightness here on the television so that they look a little kind of dark. It won't show up on your screen wherever you're watching it, but oh well. Because it's on my own TV. And I'm sure the brightness is just fine wherever you're watching it. Anywho, so somebody on YouTube decided that it was going to be a good idea to impersonate me. And when I say impersonate, I mean when I retired this channel, somebody made another channel called Great by 789 Productions New. And they impersonated me, and they tried to use content from my channel, which you may have noticed that all the videos and shorts and live streams have been deleted. The person didn't do that, I did that for fear of more of my stuff getting stolen by this individual. He made some pretty nasty shorts about me and my family and my personal life. He stole pictures from my personal Facebook page to use as thumbnails. I don't know how that happened. He also had the audacity to somehow get something from my mom's personal Facebook and use it to make a very harsh and harmful short about my brother, who, as some of you may know, has autism. Yeah, that was not cool when I found out about that. So the channel I reported on multiple occasions, and the videos on multiple occasions, and recently, I want to say it was last month or the month before, YouTube support finally answered my prayers and terminated the channel. And I know the person who did this. He goes by the channel name ESD081, also known as Ethan Pumpkinhead. I don't know why he did it, and I know he did it because I studied the shorts before they got taken down and the channel got taken down, and I studied them, and some of them tried to impersonate my voice, which was not a very good attempt. And after studying videos off of his channel, I could tell it was him. I had blamed somebody else, but it turned out to be Mr. Pumpkinhead. He has since been blocked on all my social media accounts, and if he tries to do this again, I'm going to be contacting YouTube support, and he is going to get taken down. Let's face it, folks, he's a kid that's trying to pick on an almost 30-year-old man. I'm turning 30 in November, and he's trying to pick on a fully grown adult. I mean, come on, man. So, after talking with people who are on YouTube, including my good friends Mark and Bingle and another famous YouTuber, two famous YouTubers, I decided to come out of retirement and focus on making new content and hopefully getting some of the subscribers back that I had lost. I checked today, and it seems like I'm down to 13,100 something. I don't know how I lost all those people, but probably because I haven't been uploading any content to the channel, but yeah, man, a lot has changed since then. So we're back, and we're going to get started right now. So sit back, relax, grab something to drink, and let's have fun. So our comeback LP project is going to be Mario Party 4 on GameCube. And I posted about this on the community tab a while ago, and we're finally getting into recording sessions. I finally have some time, so let's get right into it. So we are going to be doing story mode later on in the project, but for right now I want to focus on party mode because I want to show off all the boards and how they work and all the gimmicks and everything like that. So that way, once we get to story mode, I don't have to do very much explaining or even really talking for that matter. I mean, I'll still talk, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I won't have to go too in-depth on the boards. This time, when we start with the party mode, it's going to give me some opportunities to go in depth on every board and how they work. Anyway, we're going to start by picking our character that we're going to play as, and I'm going to be picking Mario. I might switch characters depending on how I feel, but I think for the most part I'm going to be Mario. We're going to have Luigi, and just for sakes of argument, I'm going to have everyone easy for now. I'll switch to normal and maybe even hard later on, but for now they're going to be on easy, just until I get my feet wet. We'll have Donkey Kong, and of course we're going to have Wario, even though he doesn't say "Though I missed" anymore. So now we have 5 boards to choose from right off the bat. We've got Toad's Midway Madness, Boo's Haunted Bash, Koopa Seaside Soiree, we've got Shy Guy's Jungle Jam, and Goomba's Greedy Gala. To start things off, I'm going to pick Toad's Midway Madness, because I feel like that's the first board that everybody plays when they start out. And plus, it's a very easy board, and it's kind of like, you know, getting your feet wet in the game, sort of. We're going to do 20 turns, and we're going to have bonus stars, no handicaps, all that good stuff. You know, your basic standard Mario Party game. So, it's time to get this party started. And let me tell you something, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now that I'm back on the channel, I'm going to be bringing you some new projects and some more goodness. And I'm very probably going to remake all of the old projects that were on the channel before that I got rid of. I will be redoing those bigger and better than you could have ever imagined. Alright, now, who's going first? Ooh, I'm going second? Yeah. Luigi's first, and then me, and then Donkey Kong, and then Wario. The people I've talked to about this new project, they're very, very excited about it. Bingle's really excited about my return, Mark, N-Man, and a whole bunch of other new people that I talked to who have met me for the first time and are very excited about this. Okay, our first star is up there to kick things off. So, as they say in, I don't know what they say to them, but as they say in today's society, let's party. Alright. So, let's give you a tour of the board, shall we? So, right off the bat, we have teacups over here, and you see that arrow? It'll either point this way or that way. It'll change after every time someone rides the teacups, or if someone hits a happening space like Luigi just did. Whichever way the arrow is pointing depends on where you go. There's a couple sets of teacups surrounding this board. Here's the item shop, which is pretty standard for these Mario Party games. Here's a roller coaster, which will either take you to this side of the board or all the way on the other side of the board over here. You could trigger it by landing on happening spaces, or if someone lands on happening spaces. These mushroom spaces, when you land on them, you can either get a Mega Mushroom or a Mini Mushroom. Mega Mushrooms allow you to steal coins from other players if you're able to squish them. And Mini Mushrooms allow you to move up to 1 to 5 spaces. Those are very beneficial for the mini game, which is over here. You can only access it if you're mini, and these will give you an item, or they will give you coins. This game right here will give you an item on a merry-go-round. Bob-omb spaces are battle spaces, we all know about that. These stars are chance times, or as they call it in the game, reversal of fortune, but basically it's chance time. These little bullseye targets will warp you to another player. What else do we got here on this board to talk about? Bowser spaces, we know about that. The Lotto Shop. Yeah. The first time you pass, they will give you a free lottery ticket, and when they call last 5 turns, if you match all 3 pictures, you win a prize. I forget what that prize is because it's been a long time since I've won on a lottery drawing. There's 2 lotto games. There's one where you turn a crank and a ball will come out. It'll give either coins, mushroom, or absolutely nothing. And then there's the world famous scratch ticket, which will either give you coins or absolutely nothing. These pipes here you can access if you are in mini form. They can give you nice little shortcuts to access either other mini games like this one up here. I forget what this one does. There's another item shop up here. Here's the Boo House up here, where you can either steal coins or stars. What else is there? There was something else. The mini game I already talked about. I think that's it. Alright. I know that was a lot, so hopefully we'll get to show off every single aspect of each board, and you'll get to see how they all work. Alright, now I have to check again to see where the star is. It's up here somewhere. Okay. It's up here. So, I have to go... I have to go this way. I have to go down towards the item shop. Yeah, sometimes the star is going to be in a tricky spot. Sometimes you will have to be mini in order to access it. It's kind of like in certain situations in, say, Mario Party 3, where they had the skeleton keys, or even sometimes in Mario Party 2. Sometimes the star will be in the section where the skeleton key is, and you'd have to use the skeleton key in order to get to the star. That's kind of the situation with this. Sometimes you have to be mini in order to get to a star, and if you're lucky to be mini. And when I say mini, I don't mean Minnie Mouse. Anyway, here's our first minigame. It's Hop or Pop. This is probably one of the easiest minigames to win at, regardless if you are part of the 3-player team or the 1-player team. Basically, us 3 guys have to run away from, or should I say, hop away from Wario, who's in that spiky ball, and that's what that person does. They run around and try to pop the other players' balloons. This is... wow, I don't know what Wario's doing, but Luigi and I are killing this. But poor Donkey Kong, he had to go get popped. That's why they call this minigame Hop or Pop. This is one of my favorites in this game. Oh, watch out, Luigi. Good boy. For a second, I thought he was going to get popped. But no, he survived. We would have won anyway, because Wario was nowhere close to catching me whatsoever. I'll say this right now, this Mario Party is one of my favorites. I think it might actually be my top favorite, because of all the really awesome mini games that are in here, and just the game mechanics of it. It's awesome. I'm in love with this game, and I think it's going to show as we progress. Ooh, there's a Super Mega Mushroom. So, did I mention that when you get a Mega Mushroom, you're allowed 2 dice blocks? Well, the Super Mega Mushroom gives you 3 dice blocks. Speaking of buying items, what do you got? You know what? I think I want a Super Mini Mushroom. The Super Mini Mushroom will give you 2 dice blocks instead of 3. For some reason I thought it was called the Mini Mushroom, and the Mega Mushroom was called Mega Mushroom. For some reason I thought that. I don't know why. I was always calling it Mega Mushroom and Mini Mushroom. I don't know why I was calling them by those terms. I really don't. I think that's how I heard, like, Mark and N-Man call them, but... I mean, I don't know. Excuse me while I open up this can of, bubbly to drink. By the way, if the game audio is too low, or if my microphone audio is too loud, let me know down below, and I will... excuse me. I will adjust that for the next episode. See, I haven't had to do any of these settings like this because, well, oh, am I about to lose my coins? Yep. See what I mean by the Mega Mushroom? So poor Luigi got squished and I got squished. So that's how that works. Alright, next up we got Mario Speedwagons. This could be a hit or miss. Although, I am decent at this one, but other times I'm not. Oh shoot, I forget. Oh, that's how you accelerate. It's R and then A is to change gears. Just like that. Kind of reminds me of those... It kind of reminds me of one of those old Nintendo games. No, Capcom, I think. No, Namco. Namco. It reminds me of Pole Position. Have you ever played Pole Position?